Hello everybody, John from Movie Burners here, and today I'm going to be discussing one of my favourite short films in recent years. The film that I'm talking about is the David Sandberg creation Kung Fury. Now this film is a mere 31 minutes long, and it came into existence following an appeal on Kickstarter, an appeal which was duly answered by intrigued and excited donators who flung in £600,000 to make this film a reality. And I have to say, what David Sandberg has accomplished with this project on a relatively shoestring budget is incredibly impressive. The fact he was completely broke financially, having to sell his couch and TV just to make ends meet when he went all in to have it produced, is even more impressive to me. Incidentally, Sandberg got his hands dirty during Kung Fury's production, directing the film, writing its script, and playing the lead role too. And that's the definition of multitasking right there, and the passion is palpable in every facet and second of this project. Now, if you do decide to jump onto YouTube and watch this absolute gem of a film, and you absolutely should, I have to say, then do bear in mind that it's probably not for everyone. It's a proudly niche film that both spoofs and pays homage in equal measures to the often corny American action movies that were prevalent throughout the 1980s. It's got the ridiculous one-liners, mostly delivered by a Johnny Depp tortured love child lookalike, that is Kung Fury himself, supplemented with intentionally unrealistic, death-defying stunts and improbable violence. All of this is brought to life via a green screen, probably in a garage, with added 80s style VHS aging effects going on too. The story is oddly engrossing, ridiculous, incredibly fun, batshit crazy, and I'm not going to completely spoil it if you haven't popped onto YouTube and seen this film yet. But in short, Kung Fury gets struck with lightning early on, gets bitten by a cobra, and this transforms him into the world's most gifted martial artist. Still vengeful after witnessing the horrific death of his beloved partner moments before, because Fury is a roguish cop if you don't know, he really decides to head back in time to Nazi Germany for a showdown with the entitled Kung Fuhrer himself. Now, Adolf Hitler is played by Jorma Taccone, and yes, Hitler is the main villain in this film. If that summary isn't enough to entice you, then you have no soul. I'm sorry. Over the course of this journey, which is made possible by a Nintendo Power Glove wielded by an 80s pseudo-tech nerd called Hackerman, played by Leopold Nissan, Kung accidentally heads back to the Middle Ages, which prompts this classic encounter. Which year is this? It's the Viking Age. Fuck, that explains the laser raptor. We went too far back in time. Yeah, there's laser raptors in this film. I don't know what laser raptors are, but they're in there, and there's also a whole lot more in there too. Shortly after this memorable moment, Thor also pops up and pays a visit to a world which frankly resembles Conan the Barbarian's, just because he can. He seems oddly obsessed with flexing his muscles, and he really completes Fury's trip back to the 1940s. And did I mention that his new partner in this film is a bipedal dinosaur with a British accent, aptly called Triceracop, or that David Hasselhoff makes a cameo? I have now. Kung Fury somehow manages to pack more action into a half-an-hour running time than most feature films can manage, which by the way reminds me, it's getting a feature film makeover, and I will be keeping an eye on that one with quite a bit of intrigue. Now, sure, the vast majority of fighting and action sequences are bursting at the seams with comedic exuberance, but that is all deliberate and it doesn't hinder them in any way. The combination of the brilliantly talented Sandberg and stunt stand-ins help in delivering some pretty slick, lightning quick action, which at times resembles the side-scrolling nature of the classic arcade games which were all the rage back in those days. There's car flips in here, high-speed mid-air manoeuvring, over-the-top violence that would make Robocop blush, think exploding heads, and multiple limb dismemberment, and so much worse. And even a science-defying trip to outer space to contend with, most of which occurs in the opening couple of minutes alone. You'll probably have gathered with my pathetic gushing that this one is most definitely going to get a recommendation from me. I think what Sandberg has accomplished here should be applauded. He's captured the soul of the 80s B movie genre, perfectly complete with an appropriate synth heavy score, and I could have filled this review with one-liners alone because it is littered with so many good ones. It's a brilliant little short film and it fully deserves a viewing, though given the 30+ million views it has already accrued, I'm probably already preaching to the choir with this one. I'll be giving this film a 3.5 out of 5. Remember guys, if you're enjoying the content we're putting out, then be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and iTunes, and give us a little follow on Facebook at Movie Burner Entertainment and on Twitter at Movie Burners. You can also catch up with all the latest reviews we're putting out at the Movie Burner blog on movieburnerentertainment.org. Until the next time, goodbye.